you talk about being a stylist and like that moment, first of all, when you felt comfortable enough to make the transition and let people know, were you slowly letting people know? Like, would you sing a little bit while you're just, fixing an outfit and somebody was like, hey, girl,
no. And maybe that's what you're supposed to do, but I think that's corny as shit. I think whatever you're there to do, that's what you do.
That job.
Okay.
Yes, that's how I feel. So I would be there putting on somebody's shoes or rolling down, and even with like guys trying to talk to you or whatever, I just always kept it as a job. That's how I take care of my sons, So I just kept it as a job. And like I said, I would be around these different people, dancers, singers, artists, all this stuff. And like, oh, hey, Teedra, blah, blah. And if you smoke cannabis, if you're on video sets, you're going to be in a circle with all kind of people.
Right.
So they know you.
Weed and music, universal.
Yeah, we're smoking together. Once you're in a cycle with somebody, that's your best friend,
We'll talk about
So we would all be around smoking, doing, in between, stuff like that. But I just never mentioned it because, first of all, I'm shy, which nobody knows that.
I can tell.
I can believe it.
When it comes to her talent, I believe you're shy. That's why
I don't like rejection. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if someone was to tell me I wasn't good, it was going to either get violent or sad. One of the two. I was going to either cry or hit you.
Teedra Moses.
True Sagittarius energy.
Yes. Yeah, you see him a little overly humble.
Violent or sad.
Violent. You went full Kiki Wyatt on us, okay?
No. I'm better now, Quentin. But the thing is, back then I didn't like...
Wait a minute.
She didn't deny. She just said,
I was young, but no one knew. No one knew because I was just doing my job and I just was appreciative of what I was doing at that time. And I remember Raz and I broke up, and that's when I started pursuing it because it was like I saw my friend doing what she loved, and I stopped doing the wardrobe styling because I broke my leg. And while I was sitting there on downtime and collecting my $1,800 a month in the what do you call it when workers' comp?
Workers' comp.
I was like, "Oh, you gotta figure something out."
And like, did y'all have the twins at that point? Y'all,
the twins were born full-fledged in this thing. They were like 3 years old. Raz and I weren't together. I was pretty much taking care of them by myself, and it was like, you gotta figure this out because I couldn't like go work at the post office. I would be one of those people that killed everybody. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that.
But did you know you could write a song? Did you?
But she's better now.
Yeah, and I'm like, but did you know that?
When I say this, I'm saying that from the standpoint, people, you can't stifle things in you. You can't like suppress these things. It may come out wrong.
It's gonna come out in one way or the other.
And it might not be good. So I did know I could write songs because I would get all the Raz would get these packs from J Dilla. And that's who I would write over. I would write over unreleased J Dilla beats. And I didn't even know who the fuck J Dilla was.
Wow.
When he was getting these tracks, I didn't know. I was just singing over them. And I loved Like Water for Chocolate. I love that album so much. And eventually he told me, oh, that's the same dude that did, and it came together. But I wrote so many songs over J. I wrote like maybe to one beat, 3 to 4 songs because that's what I had.
Did you and J Dilla did he ever know that? Like, did you ever?
No, I didn't. I know. I never met this man.
Oh,
I didn't know, I didn't know. I just loved music. And so what Raz would have, I would go through whatever he had. And I remember he particularly had this CD from J Dilla and I would play that CD over and over and write songs to those. I would write over Prince records. I would write over already written songs that I would just hear the music and start to formulate my own song over the music.
That's harder. That's harder than a lot of people realize to like write over. Oh God, yeah, to take like a song that's like a style. Yeah, like to just take something that's already established and just write a new song over that to hear that in a different way. Like that's a skill.
And that's what she
did. A couple of Prince songs. I did that often. I just I don't know if you guys ever were in a place where you couldn't do it. Or it didn't seem like a realistic thing for you. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to do it however I could do it because it was in me and it needed to come out to the point that it was making me depressed and sad. I didn't even know why.